Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman, Jai
Which
Hanuman.
Doha, Rebecca?
We are starting from Doha number 241.
Thank
241. Yes. So we are starting from Doha number 241. And Bharatji and Ramji have met. Right? In last class we saw. And last session we actually talked a lot about discipline. Adhyatma, Niyam, Gyan, Yam, and what is Vivek, what are virtues. So many things we covered. And the importance of sadhana, right? On the path, any path, be it any goal we are trying to achieve, nothing is possible without extreme sadhana, extreme dedication. कई बार होता है ना, through hurdles, to whatever is happening, one focus pointed march towards the goal is very essential. And that is what we saw in Bharatji. That is what we saw in so many divine souls that we came across in the journey of Ramayana. That one pointed focus, single pointed focus on their journey. True in any walk of life. And Bharatji, through all his ordeals, he has reached Chitrakoot. And Chitrakoot in itself, which is the house, which is going to be the abode of Ramji for 11.5 years of the period of his exile, is described to be so beautiful. As if the Parvat in itself and the people around it, the hermitages around it, must have done extreme tapasya for the Lord to have come and lived over there. And Bharatji could feel it. And for us, if we want Sri Ram or the divine God to live within us and act through us, that kind of sadhana is essential. There is no other shortcut. That is what we were told so far. Now Bharat, marching with the entire army, finally reached Ramji. Lakshmanji's doubts, whatever he had said, because he had taken up run of speaking what he is thinking and acting accordingly, right? It's very difficult because our thoughts are not in our control, and sometimes we are so embarrassed of our thoughts that we cannot bring it out to action and words, right? So Lakshmanji, knowing that God is standing in front of me, whether I utter it or not, he knows what is going on within me, right? And he said it. But when Bharat came with that beautiful embrace which melted even the stones which are visible in Chitrakoot even today, his doubt vanished, right? No doubt remained, and everything came to a standstill. They could not distinguish between Ramji and Lakshmanji. That is where we had stopped. Sorry, Ramji and Bharatji. Who is Ram? Who is Bharat? Who is supporting whom? And that is that ultimate level of devotion where we do not know whether the Lord is operating through us or we are operating through the Lord. So that ultimate union has happened. The sun, the stars, the world is a witness to this beautiful human union of Bharatji and Ramji. And both cannot be set apart. Slowly, he realizes that Shatrughan is also standing behind. So Ramji embraces Shatrughanji. Now, Lakshmanji is standing still because he's supposed to guard Ramji, right? But now his emotions are taking the better of him. And he is not able to contain himself. And Bharat, before his knowing, turns and embraces Lakshmanji. All four brothers together, after so much of an ordeal, is a beautiful sight to witness. And then Shatrughanji says, ki gurus are also standing there behind. Ramji tells Shatrughan, Ripudaman, you take care of Ma Sita. We are coming. They rush towards the gurus. Vishwamitraji, Guru Vashisht. They touch their feet. Nishad is embraced by Ramji. And at this moment, Guru Vishwa Vashisht is unable to contain himself. When Nishad is embraced by Ramji, he joins his hands and standing at a distance, he also does naman to all the gurus once again. But Guru Vashisht is unable to control himself. Just like before, he comes and embraces Nishad because he showed the way. The destination is important, but the person who shows the way is also very, very precious. So Guru Vashisht was like, you showed us the way to Ramji. You got us here. And it was as if he was picking up love which has been scattered on the floor. He embraced him as if he was just picking up love. And the embrace was so divine. And that is what we see. It is not by birth, ever in our scriptures that it is mentioned that anybody is a particular thing by birth. It has been misinterpreted and miswritten many a times. It is by deed. It is by deed. And whatever is our deed, that is the position we get. So over here, his position is next to Guru Vashisht's heart, not close to the feet. Bharat embraced Nishad. Everybody, not only this, as we move forward, we will see the minute they sight Ramji, they touch Ramji's feet and embrace Nishad. Everybody in Ayodhya is so overwhelmed, so grateful to Nishad Raj कि आप हमें राम के पास ले आए. And slowly and steadily they say that the palkis are there. The entire Ayodhya has come. The entire army is standing here. Ramji rushes towards his mothers. The palkis are brought forward. And slowly Ma Kaushalya, Ma Sumitra and Ma Kaikeyi step out. And the first person amongst the mothers that Ramji embraces is Ma Kaikeyi. He touches her feet and she embraces him and she holds him close just like she used to when he was a child. It is said that Kaushalya Ma would be sleeping in her palace with Ramji as a baby, and of course Kaikeyi would be with Bharatji, Sumitra Ma with Lakshmanji and Shatrughanji, and suddenly in the middle of the night Ramji would start crying. And Kaushalya Ma would try to console him, try to quieten him कि भाई कैसे भी करके चुप हो जाए. But he just would not listen. वो चुप ही नहीं होते थे. Then finally Kaushalya Ma would understand. She would get up, step out from her palace, enter Ma Kaikeyi's palace, knock on the door in the middle of the night. She said, here, take your son. He wants to be with his mother. I've tried my best to console him. And the minute Ma Kaikeyi would touch him, Ramji would stop crying. That was the bond between Ma Kaikeyi and Ramji. And right now also Ramji rushed towards Ma Kaikeyi. He touched her feet. Ma Kaikeyi embraced him. Ma Kaikeyi was already broken and beaten. That repentance in her was so strong. And all that she had been hearing from everybody. And that hurt that Bharat is never going to call me mother again. And when she looked at Ramji, she broke down. She started crying. She said, Ram, look at what has happened. And on top of it, Bharat is not looking at me, and I know all through his life, he'll never call me mother again. And what greater agony can a mother have if her child stops calling her ma and stops looking at her? She said, Ram, and she did not say this to anybody else. The minute Ram came, she embraced him. And she said, Dekh Ram, all this that has happened, Bharat ab kabhi mujhe maa nahi bolega. Look at what people are saying. And see the internal, this beautiful conversation between Ma Kaikeyi and Ramji. Nobody knows, right? This equation of ours is to be shared with nobody. कहते हैं ना, never ever ever share your relationship with God in public. It is very precious. आप जो साधना कर रहे हैं, आप जो तपस्या कर रहे हैं, आप जो भी कर रहे हैं प्रभु प्राप्ति के लिए, उसको गुप्त रखिए. The world does not have to know. They do not have to put a stamp of approval over there. Over here, Ma Kaikeyi, what had conspired between Ramji and Ma Kaikeyi, nobody knew. Nobody had to know. And the minute we share our sadhana with somebody else, it becomes diluted. क्यों? कहीं ना कहीं वो आ जाता है ना, देखो मैं तो इतना करता हूँ, right? Unknowingly the ego creeps in. Good ego, bad ego, ego is ego. So Ma Keke never uttered a word to all the ordeals. The only time tears welled up in her eyes were when she was standing in front of Ramji कि देख राम ये क्या हो गया. And everybody is a witness, huh? कि सबको छोड़ के राम जी किसके पास भागे? माँ के पास. तो राम जी ने बोला माँ मैं हूं ना, I still came to you first. You are my mother and I am your child. Let nobody know but we know, and that is more than enough. Let this be a witness. Let everybody be a witness to our love, which has not changed at all. He never ever blamed माँ के कई. एक बार हम मान भी लें कि there was no conversation between Ramji, there was no conspiracy of Saraswati ji and the gods. Maybe for that one moment of weakness, she desired Bharat ji to become the king and Ram ji to be exiled because of maybe wrong counsel. तो क्या हो गया? You'll condemn that person for life. For that one moment of weakness, and that is what we all do, and that is why we suffer, and that is why Ramji, in spite of everything, is at peace. All the three mothers even now have come with the same type of palkis. It is mentioned that each and every one was given the same respect, the same palki, because it was okay. Galti ho gayi to koi baat nahi. The only way to keep everybody together is to have a big heart. One moment of error does not wipe out years and years and years of love that Ma Keke had showered on Ramji. But in our lives, what happens? One error and जन्मों जन्मों के क्या पूरे बचपन के रिश्ते खत्म हो जाते हैं, and then we say no, we are never going to talk to that person again. And nowadays the best thing because of technology is you block from everywhere. Block from the number, phone numbers, block from Facebook, there, unfollow, block. मतलब क्यों? What happened? That one moment destroyed everything. It made null and void. Are we so shallow? क्या हमसे गलती नहीं होती? And that is why today we see the scattering of people, the scattering of families, because we forget the years of love for that one moment of error. If today we are not to learn anything else, right? अगर अभी भी we decide कि बस हो गया रामायण और नहीं सुननी, कहानी तो पता है ना, तो we should remember that mistakes are okay. We should have in us to forgive and forget. And repentance is greater than any prayer. Ma Keke had so much of repentance in her कि ये मुझसे क्या हो गया. And that is it. When somebody is repenting from the bottom of his heart or her heart, और क्या करेंगे, हम जान लेंगे क्या? But nahi. And what happens is, it creates a veil around us. We can't be like Ramji. कई बार होता है ना, because एक बहुत thick black cloud covers us, because once we start hating somebody and once we have this inability to forgive and forget, our soul, the light of our soul gets covered. And that moment in our life of that agony is repeated again and again, bar, 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 bar. It is like, replay, non-stop repeat. And that veil gets thicker and thicker and thicker, because we can forget the good that has been done, but many a times we are unable to forget the bad that has happened to us. कितने ही साल निकल जाए, and then on our journey we'll think कि कुछ नहीं हो रहा है, because we have not been able to forgive. We have not been able to forget. See, there are 3 levels in our scriptures. Many a times they tell us, Ramji was another level. Ramji को एहसास ही नहीं हुआ है कि कुछ गलत हुआ है, right? Because he never thought that anything wrong had happened. That is an ultimate level where whatever is happening. Everything is God's will. Everything being said by anybody, जो कर रहा है, जो बोल रहा है, we are just the puppet in the Lord's hands. So he has directed the script. Everybody is acting it. मैं किसको मतलब किससे बांधू, क्या ना, there's a beautiful song, किससे बांधू बैर जगत में कोई नहीं पराया. किससे? Whom should I hate? Everybody has that beautiful ray of God, divinity in them, and they are just doing what the Lord has asked him to do. Right? The director cannot hold, the director is asking the actors to act. So Ramji was beyond this. So he never even felt कि कुछ गलत हुआ है. Right? But the second is, yes, you feel it, but you don't act upon it. कि हाँ ठीक है, something has happened, but we are not going to take any action because it's okay. गलती हो जाती. And the third level is where you feel it and you act upon it and you tie a knot for the rest of your life. We can open these knots and move forward slowly. And how do we know that nothing wrong, we have started feeling that nothing wrong has happened? When we stop discussing it. When somebody does something wrong to us, if we repeat it in front of somebody, we felt it. It's okay. Right? But when we don't discuss it, jo hua, we never utter about it to anybody else because it is not there in our mind at all. That is the state Ramji is. उनको लगा कुछ गलती नहीं हुआ माँ, कुछ नहीं हुआ, हो गया ना, कुछ नहीं हुआ. So, and repentance. After mistake, माँ KK is repenting so much that all whatever she has done has been wiped out already. वो रहा ही नहीं है वैसे भी. So repentance has a lot of power. Forgiveness has a lot of power. And that is what Ramji and Maa KK are teaching us. Maaf karo, bhulo, aage badho. Because, this pain of, this hurt holds us down a lot. Until we are able to resolve it, it will keep holding us down. And probably to resolve this pain, we are going to take birth after birth after birth. If we are willing to pay the price, then hold on to the hurt. Ramji is not willing to pay the price. बोलते मैं त्रेता में ही आता हूँ और किसी purpose से आता हूँ. I don't want to pay the price. He's telling us, छोड़ो, भूलो, आगे बढ़ो. It's difficult, but then there is a beautiful technique of meditation. I'll share the link. It is what? Power of purity. Where we bring in everybody in front of us, whoever we feel कि जिनने हमें hurt करा है या जिनसे हम आहत हुए हैं या हमारी कोई situation है, कोई जना है, we forgive them one by one. And we should do this. Whatever is pricking us, let's just take out the thorn now before we move on. किसी से हमें दुख हुआ है, किसी ने हमारे साथ गलत किया, आप एक पेपर लेके लिख लीजिए ना. Because otherwise क्या होता है, brain is going to retain it. You just put it out on a paper. Write it down. Okay, this has been hurting me. This has been hurting me. So how do I resolve it? Then slowly and steadily you forgive. Many a times it is not possible to cross-check and cross-talk. Forgive. One by one, one by one. Remove the veil which is on your soul. बहुत ज़रूरी है because we all are covering ourselves so much. And this is known as the meditation of power of purity. Slowly, slowly, slowly. And then we thank everybody. And then we forgive ourselves also. कई बार we don't forgive ourselves for the things we have done in our past. हो गया ना? We did it when we did not know things, and we did it because it was probably the need of the time. The director directed, we did it. Forgive yourself also. खुद को भी माफ करो, दूसरों को भी माफ करो. Every morning, move on with life. इतना सा भी हम कर लेना, तो I think this heaviness is going to go away. We'll float with joy. Because there will be no enemy, no hatred. And that is what Ramji is teaching us. The first thing he did, and he depicted it, जाके माँ केके के चरणों पे गिर गए. माँ, क्योंकि राम को राम माँ केके ही ने बनाया. अगर वो अयोध्या में रह जाते तो वो राम बन ही नहीं पाते. There is one more point, because Ramayana covers everything along with the story. Many of our scriptures believe that whatever is happening in our life, जो भी हमारी जिंदगी में हो रहा है, वो हम ही ने लिखा है, कुछ सीखने के लिए. Right? We have allotted कि this person is going to take this role, this person is going to take this role. The entire script is set so that we evolve spiritually. The entire journey is to evolve spiritually. So probably the worst person in our life was willing to do it because they love us so much that I'm going to become the person you hate the most, so that you learn the lesson and you move on in your spiritual journey. So when there is somebody who's hurting you so much, say कि probably that is a person who loved me so much that he was willing to take up this role also. And say thank you. Every time, thank you. And learn and move on. And Ramji is saying, thank you, माँ. Thank you. देखो, आज मैं वन आ गया. Thank you, माँ. आज मैं संतों के साथ में बैठता हूँ. Thank you, माँ. आज मैं तप कर रहा हूँ. 14 साल का कठिन तप करूंगा. थैंक यू माँ. वो उनके चरणों में गिर गए माँ के एवरीबडी वॉज वॉचिंग. द देवास were a witness to this, the sun, the moon, the stars, and nobody can take this away. Ma Kaushalya, Ma Kekeyi, even Bharat. She was condemning her, and over here Ramji, his Dev, his God, was flat at the feet of Ma Kekeyi. बोला माँ मैं हूं ना. And जब भगवान है तो you do not need to prove anything to anybody. Then he went to Ma Sumitra and Kaushalya Ma. Again, they embraced him. And the Praja was so vyakul. The entire army, even the animals, the birds, everybody who had followed. Now, ek Ramji aur itte sare log, the Maya happened. They felt as if Ramji was meeting everybody personally. That feeling was so divine. Everybody felt कि राम जी पहले मेरे से आके मिले. राम जी पहले मेरे से आके मिले. राम जी talked to me, asked whether I was okay. There was bliss in the air. And as they moved towards where Ma Sita was, and look at this beauty. हर जगह शत्रुघ्न जी को किसको guard करने के लिए छोड़ा? I was supposed to just touch the story, but I cannot help it because it has been playing on my mind. Sita Ma we say is contentment, right? And Shatrughan is jo Ripudaman. Whatever is negative, he is a Shatru of that. So he said, you guard my contentment. I am coming. Right? He left Shatrughan to guard his contentment. Because without contentment, nothing is there. Only when we are contented with what we have, we can think beyond today. Right? Otherwise, we'll be stuck in today. So then when again, Sita Ma, the same process, she embraced everybody, she touched their feet, all felt as if Ma Sita is meeting them personally. Not only this, it is said that when the tents were put up, slowly, they felt as if Ma Sita was with Ma Kekeyi, Ma Sumitra and Ma Kaushalya at the same time. And she has done it before. It was not difficult for her. When the Bharat had come also, she used her Riddhis and Siddhis too. And everybody was given comfort. But Sita's heart broke. Because when they looked at all this, slowly and steadily, Guru Vashisht said, Ki Ma, your father is no more. And that is when Ramji broke down. Ki because, and you know, it was not that he is not that broke him down. He said, because of me, because of that extreme love he had for me, he could not tolerate, he could not bear the partition that he left his body. Because we know, right, he was Manu in his previous birth and Shatrupa thi, and they had asked for a boon. Ma Shatrupa, that is Kaushalya now, she had said that may your Maya never touch me. And over there, as Dashrath, before as Manu, he has asked, the minute you depart from me, may I not breathe. मतलब he was so adamant कि जब राम का नाम और प्रभु भक्ति ही नहीं है मेरे जीवन में, तो जीने का कोई मतलब ही नहीं है. So the minute Ramji left, he said, because of me, my father left, I am the cause. Yeah, Bharat is saying, I am the cause. My Kekeyi Ma is repenting so much. Now Ramji, they say, as Guru Vashisht said, he performed all the final riots. And that is what in our scriptures, again and again it is mentioned, jo last riots hote hain. Nowadays, we have become very modern. And we say, no, it's not okay. Jo bhi karna hai kar do. What is the point? No. The last riots, those last 13 days, whatever is mentioned should be done for the departed soul. Because Pitralok hai na, that journey is happening. You cannot just cut short everything. Itna to nowadays what people have started doing is looking at the modern generation and the children, they say, hum apna pehle hi kar lete hain. बाद में पता नहीं ये लोग करे नहीं. Many people have started doing it. कि let's just finish everything so that we don't know whether our children will do it or not. And this is very essential. So all those last riots were performed. Bharat ji ne to करे ही. And it is said that Ram ji did not drink a drop of water. And so the Praja and everybody present there also did not take anything. They did Nirjala Upvas. And once the entire prayers were over, they said, now Ramji, you take a dip in Ma Ganga and purify yourself. अब यहाँ पे there is a pun. तो बोलते हैं कि राम जी को क्या प्योरीफाई करना. द राइट्स एंड ऑल द थिंग्स दैट राम जी वॉज डूइंग गॉट प्योरिफाइड बिकॉज राम जी वॉज डूइंग इट. वो इतने प्योर थे. अब गंगा उनको क्या प्योर करेगी. जैसे कई बार हम गंगा में खड़े होके सारी नदियों का आह्वान करते हैं. गंगा में आप खड़े हैं, वो नदियां गंगा को क्या प्योर करेगी. नदियां ही गंगा से प्योर हो जाती है. सो तुलसी बाबा इज आस्किंग कि सबने बोला कि नाउ दैट यू फिनिश्ड एवरीथिंग, प्योरीफाई योरसेल्फ राम जी, टेक अ डिप एंड कम आउट. उनको क्या प्योरीफाई करेंगे जो बियॉन्ड एवरीथिंग है. ऑल दिस इज डन. नाउ गुरु वशिष्ठ इज देयर बिकॉज एवरीबडी इज सो ओवरवेल्म्ड. गुरु वशिष्ठ सबसे बात करते हैं, बोलते हो कि नाउ एवरीबडी रेस्ट, सबका हो गया, सब हो गया. One day went by, 2 days went by, and finally Ramji said कि हो गया. Now all of you go back because in the jungle everybody is not comfortable. The entire army is standing. आप लोग आए, आप लोग मिले, please go back. And now Bharat and the Praja, the minute they heard Ramji say आप चले जाओ, they became so agitated. They said we are very comfortable here. We are not going back to Ayodhya at all. And this is not the objective for us to come. And Ramji knew in his heart कि क्यों आए हैं भरत जी. We all know, right? His objective is very clear. You cannot hide anything from God. So, but Ramji said, nahi, it is time. It has been so many days, everybody should proceed back. Now, when Ramji said, went away, Bharat ran to Guru Vashisht when Ramji was not there. And he told Guru Vashisht कि you are capable of making anything possible. Over here, they have beautiful stories which we are going to touch again later on. But isme they said कि Guru Vashisht had a very strong power. He was a guru of the Ikshvakus from the very beginning. Right? He was sent to the earth to be there when Ramji comes. So he ran to the Guru Vashisht. He said, whatever you say happens. Now there is a very beautiful saying कि जो Gurus are able to predict what is going to happen. These divine sages are souls. Or what they say happens. Now think about it. ये यहाँ बोल रहे हैं कि आप जो बोलते हैं वो हो जाता है. It is not that you are able to see the future and predict it. What you say becomes the future. And this is mentioned in many of the scriptures. कि what that divine pure soul says actually becomes the future. So he rushes to Guru Vashisht. He says, आप जो बोलते हैं वो future हो जाता है. 60,000 years से राजा दशरथ के पुत्र नहीं हुए थे. आपने बोला पुत्र हो गए. Right? And again he gives the example of so many things. He says कि when you were not descending, don't you remember? You said, no, I am not going to Mrityulok. We are very happy in Mrityulok, right? We forget so much in Mrityulok. Most people don't want to come here. उनको लगता है मैं जाना ही नहीं है. माँ गंगा तक नहीं आना चाहती थी कि मृत्युलोक में कहाँ जाए. और हम आके इतने रम गए हैं, वी आर सो हैप्पी हियर कि हमें यहाँ से जाना ही नहीं है. दैट्स अ डिफरेंट स्टोरी. सो गुरु वशिष्ठ सेड, आई एम नॉट गोइंग. दे सेड राम आएंगे. ओके, राम कब आएंगे? त्रेता में आएंगे. बिकॉज ऑफ यू वर एबल टू चेंज, राइट? सत्युग, द्वापर, त्रेता, कलयुग. That was supposed to be the cycle. You said, I can't wait for so much. So Brahmaji for you changed the cycle. He said, Satyug, Treta, Dwapar, Kalyug. So look at your power. Now Bharat is very knowledgeable. He knows. He says, आप ऐसा भी कर सकते थे. So can't you just say and make things happen? And listen, give me a solution. कोई तो solution होगा ना. So when he was talking, many a times we cannot describe, because we can't feel the emotions of Bharatji, because somehow I feel those emotions are not there anymore. But the emotions that Bharatji had were so strong that Guru Vashisht said that I am not able to think, Bharat. My Vivek has been stolen by your emotions. I do not have any solution. मुझे नहीं पता क्या करना चाहिए. तुम ही बता दो. He's saying, you tell us what to do. Guru Vashisht is telling Bharat कि तुम जो बोलोगे वो हम कर लेंगे. He says, नहीं, And then after thinking so much, Guru Vashisth says, maybe there is a solution. Bharatji said, what is the solution? You tell me. He said, okay, the solution is, why don't you and Shatrughan, Bharat and Shatrughan, you stay in the jungle so that Ramji, Lakshmanji and Sita Ma can go back. Maybe we can propose this, exchange. कि ये रह जाएंगे दो भाई तो हैं और आप चले जाओ. Bharat said, I don't agree with you. मुझे क्षमा करना, because you are not supposed to talk to a guru like this. I don't agree with you, Gurudev. तो Gurudev ने बोला, फिर क्या करना चाहिए? What is it that you want me to do then? He said, listen, me and Bharat will stay in the jungle forever. हमें वापस जाना ही नहीं है. You take Ramji, Ma Sita and Lakshman and go back and we'll never come back. Guru Vashisth was just looking at Bharatji. पर क्यों? बोला, by chance when I come back after 14 years and Ma Kekeyi again has this thought of crowning me king, तब क्या होगा? I do not want that at all to happen. मुझे वापस आना ही नहीं है, because I was the cause, right? And her ambition to make me the king was the culprit. So I will never come back from the jungle. You propose it. Me and Shatrughan will stay in the jungle forever. Ramji and Lakshmanji and Ma Sita can go. And such was his pure-hearted plea that not only Guru Vashisth, everything in its presence started weeping. कि ऐसा भी हो सकता है क्या? ऐसा भी कोई प्यार होता है क्या? बहुत talks are going on, things are going on, they are talking to each other, lots of ifs and buts are happening. Finally Guru Vashisth says one more thing, कि ऐसा करते हैं, why don't you go and talk to Ramji? He said, how am I going to tell Ramji everything? You are the Guru, you can tell him. But again, they stop. Ma Sita is serving everybody. They are very happy to be in the vicinity of Ramji. Everybody is sitting there. And the news comes that Janak Raja has also come. Janakpuri would not be quiet when all this is happening. They also heard the news. And Raja Janak and his entire battalion, he also comes. With Queen Sunaina, and everybody is there in the presence. And Ramji greets them again with the same love that he had greeted his mothers. And Janak Raja looks at Bharat and he's short of touching Bharat's feet. He said, when I heard the news of all that was happening, I had sent my messengers, I had sent my Guptachar, all my spies, to find out what was exactly happening. And when they came back and told me about you, I just could not help but my mastak, my head, is bowing down in front of you, Bharat. Because initially he felt, what has conspired? But when the news came, he said, I am so overwhelmed. Ki even me, who is called the Raj Rishi, is losing focus. So if you think I am the one to make a decision or I have come to make any decision, I have not. Everybody is leaving everything to Bharat. Now Bharatji is standing there watching. Ma Sunaina comes, she greets everybody, and when the time is right, she seeks permission to go and visit all the queens, right, in their tents. And whatever possible, they can give her the best seat possible, जहाँ पे भी उनको बैठा सकते थे, जैसी भी व्यवस्था थी, उसमें Ma Sunaina came and she sat down in front of all the queens. Looking at them, she starts crying. She's not very saddened by Sita, but saddened by the plight of all the three queens. And Ma Sumitra over here, you'll notice in Ramayana, that she talks very less. बहुत कम. Ma Sumitra utters words very less. She is always at the backstage, but whenever she opens her mouth, it is like beyond our comprehension. So when she is listening to Ma Sunaina saying, कि we hear of nectar but see only venom, right? कि सब कुछ गलत हो रहा है. All his doings are hard. प्रभु सब कितना कठिनाई हमारे को दी है प्रभु ने. कुछ भी ठीक नहीं चल रहा. The crows, the owls and the herons are seen everywhere. All these evil omens and everything is being seen everywhere. But the swans cannot be found. They are only in the Mansarovar river. Now she is saying all this. At that time they say, and I'm going to read this out, Ma Sumitra opens her mouth. She speaks. Hearing this, Queen Sumitra, Lakshman's mother, Shatrughan's mother, sorrowfully observed, the ways of providence are more perverse than strange. He creates, maintains, and then destroys. God's designs are as silly as child's play. See, she's saying, प्रभु का खेल है ये. वो क्रिएट करते हैं, मेंटेन करते हैं, खत्म कर देते हैं. Right? This is providence. This is what it is. Right? It is strange. It hurts at times, but it is no more than God's doings are just like child's play. Right? And then it is nobody's fault. Kaushalya Ma bolti hai. Right? It is nobody's fault. Sorrow and joy, loss and gain are determined by our past actions. We really, really need to fix it in our brain. Nobody is to blame for anything that is happening in our life. And everything that is happening is but what? It is as silly as child's play. कर रहे हैं ना प्रभु, कर लेने दो. He's creating, he's destroying, he's protecting. Whatever it is being done by him now. Let it happen. And don't blame anybody for anything. It's nobody's fault. Sorrow and joy, loss and gain are determined by our past actions. The ways of providence are known to God alone. प्रभु की लीला प्रभु ही जाने. Why should we break our head trying to figure it out? कोई कारण होगा. What happens is most of the time we try, why is this happening? What is happening? कोई तो कारण होगा. Leave it. Why waste energies over there? God's ways are known to him alone. Again, now Kaushalya Ma has started talking with Sumitra Ma. Then who dispenses all kinds of fruits? Some fruits are sweet, some fruits are sour, some fruits are bitter also. Right? But just because Karela is bitter, it does not mean that it's not good for our health, right? It is supposed to be very healthy. And so she's saying, whatever happens, fruits, both good or evil, are dispensed. Even Ramji said that Bharat is very unique. You know why is Bharat so unique according to Ramji? In this Shrishti, it has been made by all, right? All things are there. Rajas, Tamas and Sattva. Sab kuch hai. It's a mishran. You cannot say ki no, only tamasic pravartis are there, only sattvic pravartis are there. No. Because of Kal, the balance of gunas was destroyed and so the prapanch happened, right? So in everything, these three pravartis are there. But what is so unique about Bharat that we should learn from him? Ki he is like this beautiful swan. He is just picking the motis, or he is able to pick out milk from the water. In any situation, can't we just look at the brighter side of it and leave everything else? Because dono pehlu har jagah rahenge. So Bharat is some ki in this prapanch also he is able to pick out the good from the evil. He is able to take out the moti and leave the rest. He is able to take out milk from the water. Because milk and water rahega. Rajas, Sattva, Tamas rahega. Good and evil rahega. It cannot be avoided. Within us and outside us both. But we have to become like Bharat. So she is saying over here, both good and evil, God's commands prevail over all. Right? Including the process of creation, maintenance and dissolution, and even over poison and nectar, which destroys and restores life. Ma Kaushalya, because she is Satyarupa, which can never be captured by Maya. And look at what she is saying. It is no use lamenting. Don't waste energy crying over it. Kiska? Kaushalya Ma's son is sitting there in the jungle. Her Bahu is there. And what is she saying? Don't lament. Don't blame anybody. Sumitra Ma, jinke Lakshman yahan pe and Urmila is alone sitting at home. She's saying, don't lament. It is okay. It is all Prabhu's Leela. आप क्यों परेशान हो रही सुनैना जी? And they mean it from the bottom of their heart. They are living the ordeal, yet are not touched by the ordeal. It is our choice, right? The ordeal is going to be there. तकलीफ होंगी, पर अब वो तकलीफ हमें छू पा रही है या नहीं पा रही हो हमारे ऊपर डिपेंड करता है. We have that control on us. Things might be falling apart all around us. But are we falling apart? Are we also falling apart with the things? We should have that much control. So over here saying, God's commands prevail over all, including the process of creation, maintenance, and dissolution, and even over poison and nectar, which destroys and restores. It is no use lamenting, O good lady, out of infatuation. And this is very, very important. Why do we lament? Because हम मिथ्या को सत्य समझ लेते हैं. होता है ना, there's this beautiful movie which I also want to watch, which is going on Chava, whatever. So what happens if we start crying? For that moment we forget it's just a movie. And we just get so carried away. So why? Infatuation. This play, we consider reality and we get so immersed into it that we start lamenting. Forgetting that it is just a play. Sab drama hai, hum characters hain. We should not be moved like this. Why? Infatuation, delusion, when we start thinking of this unreal world to be real. The doing, कहते हैं ना, it's mithya, jagat mithya hai, पर हम उसको सत्य समझते हैं, and that is when all our problems start, all the heartbreaks start. The doing of providence are, as I have said, immutable and eternal. ये तो चलता रहेगा. Just imagine माँ कौशल्या and माँ सुमित्रा, ये तो चलता रहेगा. इतना ध्यान मत दो, इतने आप परेशान मत हो. How does it matter? Just imagine. In this situation also, they're able to act like this. If we mourn over the contrasts between the king's lifetime and his loss, my friend, it is because we see that our interests have suffered on account of his demise. Now, ये बहुत बड़ी बात बोल दी है माँ ने. She's saying कि if we are weeping for the king's demise, he had a great lifetime. And we are weeping for his demise. Why do we normally weep when somebody goes away? Because हमारा स्वार्थ hurt हो रहा है ना. Now we are going to be deprived of that person's presence or the benefit that person is offering to us. So when we are weeping because of our interests which have suffered. And that is the reality of this world. Because when somebody's utility has finished, right, the weeping is less. And we say, हाँ टाइम हो गया था, चला गया, अच्छा ही हुआ चला गया. और जब यूटिलिटी होती है तब कितना मेहम हो जाता है. Why? Because our selfish interest is still there. It is suffered. Unfortunately, that is. Sita's ma replied, your noble words are quite true. A spouse that you are of Ayodhya's Lord, who was the greatest of all virtuous souls known to history. So with this, just imagine, after all, they were Lakshman and Ramji's mothers. So the conversation is going on. And then she looks at Sita and she says, is it okay if I take Sita with me? Maharaja Janak bhi unse milna chahenge. And she takes Sita, she goes back. Maharaja Janak hears the news that Sita has come. He rushes, and after all, looking at his daughter, who had never stepped foot on earth, it was covered by roses and velvet strips, is now walking in a base, in that dress of a sannyasin, without any footwear, sits there, but she smiles. She utters nothing. She says nothing to her parents. Literally, during this conversation, it is said that Ma Sita is quiet. Raja Janak, of course, being the father he is, he just embraces her and he is so happy to see her. And the moment just passes with Sita's silence. She does not lament. She does not complain. She does not say anything. And when time is done, she looks at the watch. She does not even say anything. Her parents realize that she wants to go back now. Because it is evening and she wants to go back to her home. And Ma says, "Theek hai, you go." Days pass by, right? And finally, there is, they all gathered Bharat. Ki now Bharat, you tell us what you want to do. Because Raja Janak says, "Mera vivek gaya." Vashisht ji says, "Mera vivek gaya." Then once they are saying ki they are appreciating Bharat in front of Ramji, and Ramji says, "You are right. Bharat is my brother. He is so divine. So I am going to do what Bharat says." Now Bharat is overwhelmed. by everything that is being said, but he suddenly realizes that they have left the decision on me. Ramji is not taking a decision. Vashishji is not taking a decision. Raja Janak, who they thought was the father figure right now, is not taking a decision. They've all put it on my shoulder. And Bharat chup ho gaya ekdam. Ki Bharat, tum jo bologe na, we all will follow. Ramji said, Bharat, tum jo bologe na, we all will follow. And it is said that every day they were just, delaying the final decision. 1 day, 2 days, and then finally Guru Vashisht and Bharatji started talking. And they said, and Raja Janak was there. He said, there are multiple options, Guru Vashisht and Bharat are discussing that what we can do is, Lakshman ko we can send. I will stay with Ramji. And then he says, okay, me and Shatrughan ji can stay. And Ramji, Ma, Sita and Lakshman can go back. Or I alone can stay, everybody else can go back. Why should even Shatrughan suffer? Let them also go back. And in the minds, Kaushalya Ma, while Sunaina Ma was going, had left a word with Sunaina Ma saying ki Raja Janak is there, he is the father figure now. Please tell him, I am not so worried about Ram and Lakshman. But I'm really worried about Bharat, because Bharat is not going to be able to live without Ramji for this duration. I am so worried that something wrong will happen to Bharat. So agar ho sake, maybe the solution could be, we'll take Lakshman and we'll leave Bharat behind with Ram. Any which ways, Ramji and Bharatji should be together. So she had requested this from Ma Sunaina, and this was conveyed, and Raja Janak knew that the most difficult thing is to handle Bharat. It is not Ram, Sita and Lakshman. It is to handle Bharat, because he is so overwhelmed by emotions that he will not be able to bear the separation from Ramji. So many things are happening. Discussions chal rahe hain. And once when Ramji and Bharatji are put forth in front of each other, Bharatji looks at Ramji. He said, if I tell him, whatever I tell my brother, ये तो सुनेंगे. मैंने अगर कह दिया, तो he is going to leave his word also, and he is going to follow what I am going to say. But is that what I want? And Ramji also clearly, subtly says, Bharat, I trust you. I trust your decision. But always remember, हम रघुवंशी हैं. Our father left for his word. I am here for my word. But saying this, I trust you will not make any folly in your decisions. Now Indradev over there got agitated again. Indradev said, now everybody has said Bharat is going to decide. Bharat is definitely going to say, Ramji will go back, I am going to stay. This cannot be happening. Indradev got so agitated that he put a spell on all the Ayodhya Vasis. And they started, right now when they were in so much of bliss with being with Ramji, they started feeling agitated and they started longing Ayodhya. Up and down. But one person who could not be touched by the spell was Bharatji. And Bharatji is thinking, what should I do? He wants some time, He says, I had got so much of water for your coronation. What should I do with it? And I really want to go around Chitrakoot for a few days. मुझे चित्रकूट घूमना है. And Chitrakoot is beautiful. It is true to its words. When you step foot in Chitrakoot, you can feel that Ramji यहाँ रहे होंगे. भरत और रामजी का मिलाप इसी भूमि पे हुआ होगा. Because every petal, every leaf of Chitrakoot is beautiful. Even today. So he says, I want to see Chitrakoot. So Bharatji, what he started doing is, he said, if you give me permission, मैं थोड़े दिन मैं और शत्रुघ्न चित्रकूट घूम के आते. So he started visiting all the sages. He started visiting all the hermitages. He took dips in every river of Chitrakoot. He was just absorbing Chitrakoot to his soul. And that water for coronation which he had gathered from all the rivers which he had got with him, he realized that now coronation is not happening. He understood it. So he asked Atriya Muni, what should I do with this? So there is a place in Chitrakoot even now known as the Bharat Kund or the Bharat Kup, where he unloaded all the holy water, and it is said whoever takes the dip in that well, takes the water and takes a dip, is going to be liberated. So even now that Bharat Kund is there, so he he put all the water there. He's going around Chitrakoot. A few days went by. Finally, he comes back. And when he comes back, he is willing to take leave. है ना? He is willing to take leave. He is not even asking for anything. कई बार हम बोलते हैं ना, over here in Ramcharitramanas, it is saying he is willing to take leave. He realizes that I have to go back. And the situation of everybody is so pitiable that they know that it is time to part. And Ramji looks at Bharatji, and in his heart he realizes that without any symbol, Bharat will not have an anchor. Without any symbol, Bharatji is not going to have an anchor. And he looks at the Sabha, he looks at everybody who's standing there. He does not know how to give an anchor to Bharat so that he can sail through these 14 years without his divine Lord. So what he does is, he gives his Paduka to Bharat. I'll read it once again, but over here there is no mention of Bharat asking for it. भगवान ने अपनी पादुका निकाल के दे दी because he said you need an anchor. See, we all need an anchor. कई बार हम लोग सोचते हैं ना, idol worshippers, मूर्ति पूजा, मतलब विग्रह होते हैं. These are not even idols or murtis. These are vigrahas. But where is the anchor? With this eye we cannot see the Lord. With this heart which is so covered with so many negativity, कितना कुछ तो हमने हमारे मन के ऊपर लपेट रखा और भर रखा है कि रोशनी तो हमें दिख ही नहीं रही है, तो कुछ तो चाहिए ना सामने देखने के लिए. So we need something in front of us as an anchor. And he gave the Paduka to Bharatji. And Bharatji is overwhelmed. उनको ऐसा लगा कि राम स्वयं उनके पास आ गए हैं. So when we are looking at our vigrahas, just feel that God has given this to us as an anchor. कि जब तक मैं नहीं आता हूँ, till you are able to feel the union between me and you, till you can feel that निराकार स्वरूप, ये साकार ले लो, मूर्ति, विग्रह. And Bharat felt as if Ramji himself is walking with him to Ayodhya. He is so delighted, like a child has got his heart's desire. He hugs the Paduka. He puts all his faith on that Paduka. And he puts it over his head. And in his heart, he feels as though Ramji is coming back with him. He anchors all his love in that Paduka. And slowly and steadily, the entire army of people from Janakpuri, from Ayodhya, from the neighboring villages, all the sages, all the devas who were crowding over the sky, start dispersing. But in their heart, Bharat, hugging that Paduka as if he was taking Ramji back, is itched. आते समय तो the journey they thought took lesser time. But while going, they feel as if the road is not ending. Slowly and steadily, they march towards Ayodhya, stopping over, but not once did Bharat let the Paduka out of his sight and out of his hand. He's holding it as if Ramji is walking with him. Ramji gave him the anchor. Ramji gave him a breath of life with which he would survive those 14 years of separation. And while leaving Bharat, he said, always remember, Bharat, guard Ayodhya, guard your people, like the mouth guards the body. The mouth eats, but the food is spread across to the entire body. The mouth never holds anything inside कि ये मेरे लिए. कभी हुआ कि हमने खाया ना खाया और हम बोलेंगे नहीं यहीं पे रहेगा, because मैंने खाया है तो मेरे मुंह में ही रहेगा. No. Remember this, that is going to be Ayodhya for you. Guard it like the mouth guards the body. nourishes the body, protects the body. We'll listen, we'll go back, and there are a lot of important points that we need to cover, but today we just wanted to not break the story too much. And with this, Bharatji is moving towards Ayodhya. Ramji is again sitting in his कुटिया. जनक महाराज थॉट कि आके शायद हमने गलती कर दी, एक वन से दूसरे वन भटकना पड़ेगा अब राम को. He was nicely living in Chitrakoot. They all came. And now we know, right, what happened. Janak Maharaj felt maybe we shouldn't have come. Now from one jungle to another jungle, Ramji will go. Have we not just increased his ordeals? With this thought, everybody slowly, steadily scatters and goes to their own abodes. Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman.